friends, it's been some time since I've gotten on here with another video. Life has gotten a little hectic, and so I haven't been able to make the time to sit down and edit the video that you are currently watching. This video was filmed back in January. It's currently March, so some time has passed. In the month of January, I've kind of gotten into the habit of journaling every morning before touching my phone according to the artist life method. It's been a really great way to keep me productive. As of right now, I've stopped doing it because life has gotten really hectic, especially with me starting university again. It served its purpose while it lasts. Yeah, this day I started off journaling and it was really early in the morning, I think you can see, and then I went to university because I had to do my resit, a very nerve-wracking resit. Did it, and then I went to the movies and watched Wicked, which I will be talking about a little bit more later on in this video. Hello. It is the first day after I've finished all of my deadlines and resits and finals for my semester 1. And I feel a little weird. It feels a little weird to not constantly be working on something. But yeah, I kept myself busy today with cleaning my room because Lord knows it's been a while. This week is going to be entirely just figuring out what I want to do to keep myself busy, to relax. Relax is very important. My teacher also said that yesterday after I finished my life altering decision making final. I don't know if that makes sense, but it was a very important final, or like a reset actually. I still have to get my results in. Just gonna let that go. Probably get them in this week, so I'll be sharing my results with you. But yeah, he told me like, you need to chill. Use this time to chill. It's fine. It doesn't hurt. And I was like, you know what? You're right. You're totally right. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I hope you guys are following me along for that. Or, you know, if you're also like in the process of doing something that relaxes you and you just have me yapping in the background, I love that. Or you have me yapping in the background while you go to sleep. I do that a lot with a lot of other YouTubers. So nice. So I do have a few things that I do have to do this week, which is I have to do my taxes. I'm an adult. Fortunately, I'm going to do that with my house. But before that, I do have to prepare my administration. Enough yapping. Let's get this vlog going. Okay, so I started off this day with some much needed cleaning up of my room. I had to refresh my bed sheets, vacuum, dust, clean up all the random clothes I had scattered along the ground. So my room wasn't necessarily dirty, it was just really unkept, and I needed to make it all go away so that I could have a healthy headspace. Also had to do the laundry because Jesus Christ, it was embarrassing just how much laundry I had piling up. It also took me like 2 full days to get through it, so there we go. So afterwards, I spent some time translating some lines out of this Japanese book that I've been reading. I bought this book last summer when I went to Japan for the first time, and I figured, you know what, I really want to get better at my comprehension and reading, and also translation of the Japanese language, and in order to do so, I need to be consistent in practicing it. So that's why I spent some time doing that today. I only got like 4 lines in. I take such a long time translating, and at the same time, I also know reading Japanese books is just a whole nother level of Japanese, if you get what I mean. It's very different from, let's just say, think pieces on the internet or Twitter posts. So yeah, it's a challenge, but also I've been really enjoying doing this challenge as well. So I finished reading my little book. I got few sentences in an hour, so that was nice. Let's have some dinner together. Not dinner. This is lunch. I had some steak that I had in the fridge that I needed to use up, so I cooked that up and I have some rice uh, with some fried onions on top of it, and that is gonna be my lunch. Oh, I got a result back from one of my essays, the Chinese literature one, and I got a 7.5. So I passed. I was really surprised. I was like, oh my god, 7.5? That's crazy. What did I do? I haven't looked at the feedback yet because I am afraid. Like, even though I know I need feedback, I have such a hard time receiving it. It's the preparing for feedback that is always a little anxiety inducing. So I haven't looked at the feedback yet, but I'm happy that I passed. So I watched Wicked yesterday. It was a really nice movie. I didn't really expect too much going into it. I really cried at the end when Elphaba kind of took control over her own life and decided to pursue what was good. And hello, my name is Layla Hanay. All right, that's my brother. Anyways, Wicked was good. I wasn't really expecting much from it, but I ended up leaving the theater in tears, but that was mostly because of just Elphaba and everything that Elphaba represented. I could relate so much to Elphaba on so many different levels that I didn't really care for Glinda. Also, when Defying Gravity came on, you best fucking believe I mouthed every single word of that song along because I've been listening to that song since I was a kid. I've never watched a musical. I've never watched The Wizard of Oz. I just know this song. So when that song came on, like, yeah, the tears came. You know how it goes. I got blabbed enough. I'm gonna continue eating because I was just, I was calling and getting emotional, and now my food is getting a little cold. So, we'll speak later.
3 days later.
Home from the dentist. It went well. I only have 2 cavities, one that they need to fill and one that I need to be careful about. Because it can be like a bigger cavity, but he's like, I think it still can be saved if you're just brushing in between the teeth. And then I went to my drugstore and I bought some stuff. I was only gonna go for the toothpicks that you kind of use to brush in between the teeth. Oh, my glasses are dirty. Guess we're just gonna go glasses. But I found some stuff. I literally almost screamed. Let me just show you first what I bought, and then I want to show you the exciting stuff. I bought like some interdental brushes. I got a new foundation. It looks pretty dark. It looks darker than what I am right now. But I figured if I use like lighter concealer, I might be able to make it work. And then I bought a new powder because I like the banana powder that I have from Essence, but I also feel like it's just not good quality powder, I guess, in my humble opinion. So I just want to try out some translucent powder and see how that is going to work for my skin. And then for the exciting stuff, I saw this. I was so in shock because, I see TikToks where people are like talking about like, oh, this type of anime merch is in these drugstores. Go get it, go get it. And then I go to the drugstores and they're never there. But I was just like walking and I didn't buy the exact thing that I saw because I don't like that one. I found out they're selling these. These aren't Funko Pops, right? No, this is real fucking. My drugstore is selling real fucking merch from Bandai Namco. That is fucking insane. Demon Slayer. They only had these 2, and they had Enmu, but I don't like Enmu, so I'm not gonna buy things that I don't like. I don't really have a lot planned for today. Just doing my administration. Because there are lots and lots of receipts that I still need to scan in, and I need to put it into my Google Sheets document. Tomorrow, I am gonna go and do my taxes with my family, in my house. So it's gonna be exciting. So I wasn't really planning on doing this, but I figured I'm busy with it right now, and I also had to remind myself I am filming a vlog. And so far I've only been doing like the same 3 things that I've been doing every day, which, you know, realistic, but also, I don't know, it's kind of boring. I am actually writing down some goals for the year of 2025. I know most of the time you kind of do it in December or some start in November of the previous year, but I've always considered January as like an extension of the year previous. January never really felt like, oh, this is that new year, let's go, let's get it. And oftentimes, if I would do some goal setting, they would change, but I would have my goals finalized at the end of Pisces season. That being said, I do like to have goals or ambitions and like things that I would like to achieve or work towards to have that written down, so that anytime I feel lost in the sauce, every time I feel confused, at least it's something I can look back on to hold on to. Also, if I do manage to tick them off, it's very satisfying to, like, you know, go in at the end of December and be like, oh, boop, boop, boop. I usually do it quarter by quarter because that just fits a lot better in my head. I do have like overarching goals that I would like to achieve. When it comes to more manageable and more achievable goals, I go by them from quarter to quarter. So yeah, for last quarter, I'm just kind of looking at what I did. Managed to tick off a lot of shit, so that's pretty cool. I'm doing this in my new planner. This is a Hobonichi Techo. It's a Hobonichi dupe. Let me write down here, upload 2 vlogs to YouTube, because I want this vlog to be up before the month ends as well. Fingers crossed. Anything more that I would like to happen in January to get the final approval for study exchange. So that's just what I have for January. On to February. I like to mark special events with a color, and for anything related to university, I always use the color purple. These are some fake popular markers. These are fake ones. Start of semester 2. Add some sparkles to it, you know, make it fun. I'm going back to therapy, weekly therapy session. I have my first therapy session next week, so that's gonna be yeah, it's gonna be something. I haven't really figured out how I feel about that, but it's gonna be something. Oh, finalize classes. Then in March, there is my study exchange, but also my midterms. Devour my midterm exam and assignments. So I'm just gonna sit here and brainstorm a little bit more. So the rest of the week went by in kind of a haze. I've gotten the unfortunate news that one of my grandmothers passed away, and as you can imagine, the rest of my energy and time went into everything surrounding her passing. Still trying to give it a place, especially since this is my first time with losing a grandparent. But I'm very fortunate that I have my family, and especially my brother, with me to go through this, I guess, to help each other go through this. I don't know if that sentence makes sense, but you get what I mean, right? And that's basically how I spent the rest of January. I did get all my results in the week after this vlog was filmed, so I got my results in for my resit that I did on the Monday that I showed. I passed. Very grateful. Passing that resit also meant that I got the full green light to go on my exchange on the 31st of March, so I'm looking very much forward to that. Anyways, that being said, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to spend time with me, and I will see you in the next one. Jana.